So it's a very, very hot afternoon in Lagos, Nigeria. Let me finish greeting you guys. Hey people, what's popping? Kilo shele, ogini name. Let's go there. Okay, wonderful people, beautiful people. It is your favorite Achalugo, Chidera Giselle on the microphone. If you are new here, hi, I am Dara. You are welcome to my channel. So guys, I'm actually here to rant. Living in Nigeria, like being a Nigerian, living in Nigeria is not easy. Like, it is not easy at all. Then if you're not living in Lagos, it is really not easy. It is hard. So as you all know, I started my house hunting and it's just been annoying and frustrating all around. Now you say a house that you love. In fact, you may have the exact rent for that house, but then you will not start hearing agency and agreements. First of all, I went to tell my sister the situation of house rent, how expensive rent was, and she was like, you should not take house that is more than so amount. Oh, that's what she was telling me. Don't take a house more than so amount. And I said, I can hear you, sir. What of agency and agreement? She was not like, agency and agreement is just 10% now. It's just 10%. And I was like, wow, really? Because before, what we knew in most places in Nigeria and even Lagos formerly, we knew that, if you're renting a house, let's say you're renting a house at 900,000 naira, that your agency and agreement will be like 90,000 naira, and everything you're going to pay all together will be like 1M or maybe 1M and 50,000 naira. You know, go to pass. But I now told my sister that this thing you're saying is no longer happening in Lagos, so especially this area that I'm looking for a house. Like, it's no longer happening in Lagos. What they do in Lagos now is that, let's say you are getting a house of 900,000 naira, or let's use 1M so that the mathematics will be easy to do. Yeah, so let's say you're getting a house of 1M. Now Lagos agents are going to be telling you that you're going to be paying 20% as agency, you're going to be paying another 20% as agreements, that's 200k. Then as the spirit leads them, some of them may tell you that you should bring 100k for caution or even 150k for caution. Then they will now tell you that you have to pay service charge of 60k. All this is I've calculated now, like 1 million naira house, 200k for agency, 200k for agreements, 100k or 150k for caution. That's extra 500 and something thousand. If you now add service charge, maybe like 600k. In fact, there was one we went to look for, and the extra money these people were calling was like 700 and something thousand. We're like, how did you guys arrive at this mathematics? And they were like, they're taking. Then there was one house we went to. If the house is more than 1M, let's say the house is 2M, but it was way above budget, so we couldn't even attempt taking the house. So let's say the house is 2M. They now told us that agency and agreement is 10, agency is 10%, agreement is 10%, then caution is 200k. That's 600k on top of 2 million. That's 2.6 million naira. So that was when I now got the scope that, if the rent is up to 2 million, they'll tell you that it's 10%. Like their percentage, they fluctuate. If they do like NEPA lights, no, they stable. Like when the percentage is going to be something like 100k, like if their 10% is going to be like 100k or 90k, automatically they don't take 10% again, they don't take 20%, so that they make sure that they take up to 200,000 naira or close to 200,000 naira from you. And it's just so unreasonable, it's just so wicked. And another thing is that we have been working with this particular agent for like almost 2 months. Told this lady my budgets. At the end of the day, when she's bringing something that is like 300k or 400k more than your budget. Then when they now add all these outrageous percentages, the money is now like, you're not like, what's going on? The flats we rented in Owerri that year in 2021, the extra money on top of that flat was no more than 50,000 or 60,000 naira. That's as per we are moving in. They added extra money to the money for the annual rent. It was no more than 60,000. And that extra money, the landlord even explained to us that, it's for pumping of water, because he uses his generator, like his lister, he uses diesel to pump water. So that's why that money was added. And even if people want to add a lot of money, 10% of the annual rent is supposed to be enough for every other, because many of them say even this refundable caution that people pay when it's time for you to move out, they will not refund you. They will not refund you the money. Then there was something else I noticed about this agent, Lagos agents. Now we are communicating with somebody. she will tell us that a house is available. You will get to the house, first of all, when you get there, no, before she calls you, she will tell you that she's not around because of work, so she will direct you to somebody. That was when I now found out that, oh, this agency thing is just a side hustle for her. She's not an agent. So she would direct you to somebody, the person that is supposed to be the real agent. When you now go and meet the person will now take you to another person that is like Baba of the area, or like the main agent. Then that person is going to call somebody else that is going to come and bring the key. That's like how many people now? Up to 4 people. In some cases, up to 5 people. On top only one house rent. Tell me why they will not be collecting how many percent that they want to collect rent. Like, they are dealing with people in this Lagos. Like, they are really dealing with people in this Lagos. That's why in this Lagos, if you know anybody that is moving out, just hold that person tight. But the only disadvantage of like moving into where someone is moving out from is that it may not be what you want. For example, this place I live, I knew someone that was moving out, like it just came by luck and I got this place. But it is not the kind of place I want to like stay. Like, I'm a content creator. I need a place that at least I go feed decorator. I need a place that if I want to pimp up the room, I'm not going to spend so much on the house. Like, I will not spend so much to just be literally painting and some other small stuff. Not a place that I have to fix a lot of things. There are many things I need a lot of fixing here. Instead of me to spend that money, I'd rather go and get another place. And I'm actually trying to get the place with my friends. I also need like privacy, and my friends too need their privacy. I'm not living alone, but there's also there's also privacy. There's also some kind of comfort. I don't know if you get. If not, this is the best way to get house in Lagos. Somebody transfer the house to you. You don't have, because if you have to like go house hunting and look for what you want, looking for what you want, I even forgot to add that part. Now, this agent that I've been working with, she will describe a house to you. She said that the house is so thing. When you reach there, you will see another thing. There was one she told us that is not tiled, but if we are willing to add 100k, the landlord is willing to tile, blah 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 blah. When we got to the place that day, first of all, the place we went to, it was tiled, but it was not making any sense. And number one thing is that I don't like living on the ground floor. Yes, I don't like for me to live on the ground floor, that house has to be very neat, because there are actually some ground floor apartments that you live in, and they will be so nice. You get, it will be so nice. The foundation will be elevated to be all this high foundation and all that. But if the foundation is low and the house is dark and all of that, I cannot, because we do not have good power supply. See, sorry, I'm sweating. It's because I'm tired. We don't have good power supply in Nigeria, so you cannot go and live in a place that is ground floor and is dark. When there's no light, you can't film. Even if there's lights, like you need to invest in lighting, you have to buy softbox, you have to buy this one. No, I want a place that's with natural light. I'm good to go. Like this video I'm filming now, I got back from where I went to, and there's no power supply at home, but I can film this video. It is bright. You get, the place I was living in, Owerri, it was upstairs, topmost floor. Even if it's first floor, once it's upstairs, it's always bright. You get, in fact, there's a tree in front of this house, but because it's upstairs, it is still very bright. That's why I like upstairs so much. But downstairs, it's always dark. So that house was very dark. The wardrobes were so old, looking so irritating. Like, there's no how I can put any of my belongings into that wardrobe. Not talk of putting a cloth I want to put on my body. So like, the house was so messed up. And I was like, first of all, this was not what you described to me. You told me that it's a house that is upstairs and that is not tiled, but the landlord will tile it later, and this place is tiled. It's totally different. Then we went to another place again. It was totally different. They now had to take us to another place based on, like, the agent she referred us to had to take us to another place based on what we were describing. And it was inside and it was overpriced. Like, I was like, what is going on? They will tell you something else. You see another picture. By the time you're getting to where you're going to, you're seeing something else. Lagos agents are so frustrating. Like, if you know anybody that is jackbuying and the person's house is very okay, and the person, like, the place is conducive, the price of that house is okay, and the person is willing to transfer it to you, or even if the person is not jackbuying, maybe the person is moving to another apartment or moving to another state, please grab it as fast as you can, because Lagos is a real jungle. Like, if you want to move into a house, like, total package, the extra money on top of what you're going to be paying is going to be over 500k, in some cases over 700k. If it's a self-con that you're getting, the extra money on top of what you're paying is nothing less than 300,000. I'm telling you the truth, it's nothing less than, except it's all those places that far inside Lagos, then maybe you can see extra 200k or 250k. But if you want to live outside, like not even on the island though, prepare like extra 300, 350, even 400 for self-con. Then if it's a mini flat, has a room and a parlor, around 400, 350 for people that are kind. Then if it's a flat, please prepare like 500k extra for any, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You can be renting a house of 700k and extra package on top of it is 500k. Then even if it's the landlord that you go to meet directly, like the landlord or the direct agent in charge of that house, they will still charge you this money. So even this thing I was saying that they have like 4 or 5 agents, it still doesn't stop anything, because there was one house we wanted to get. We now decided to go and call the direct agent and put his to let post, his to let sign in front of the house, because the agent that took us there, that agent referred us to, he was shouting that we should not snap that to let. So it was not looking suspicious. So we went back to the house to go and snap that thing to see if we call the main agent that is in charge of the house, whether it will be cheaper. We called this man and it was still the same price. So even if it's only one person that is handling you, the person will rather the person will rather take all the money, the entire 20% alone, or the entire 10% alone. It's really crazy. Hunting for a house is not for the weak. And hunting for a house in Lagos is not for the weak in physical strength and weak in spirit. You'll be tired. Anyways, I just came here to rant. I just came here to tell you guys, like, if you are looking for a house in Lagos, just prepare your mind. This is what you're going to be going through. I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video. Let's keep on hunting for this house together. It will end in praise. Amen. Peace out.